We have some major breaking news coming from Mali. So the president of Mali, Assimi Goita, has told the Sweden ambassador in Mali to vacate the country within 24 hours. And the reason is going to shock you because Africa is rising up very fast. So this is what happened. Sweden told Mali to cut ties with Russia immediately. If they don't do that, they are going to stop the aid that they have been giving to Mali. And let me tell you, Mali President Assimi Goita was very angry with Sweden, and he ordered the Sweden ambassador to Mali to vacate immediately, and he said he will never ever cut ties with Russia. So Africans know that Russia is a very good country because it was Russia that helped the three Sahel states to break free from France, and now they are knowing the truth that they were being lied, that there was a lot of gold that was being sold without their knowledge, that the profit was very small for them. And he said, if you think that we are going to cut ties with Russia because of your small aid that you're always giving us, then we are also cutting ties with you, and you have to leave the country immediately.
Guys, Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso is asking for African unity. That is the latest. He's asking that all Africans must unite. He's asking that all Africans should unite together to form one united Africa. You know, this is so true, because if we can unite, if Africa can unite, if the dream of Thomas Sankara will come alive, the dream of Muammar Gaddafi will come alive, for Africa to unite. And for Africa to unite is so simple. What is Africa waiting for? What are we waiting for? Let's unite. Put all different countries, different language aside. Look at United States of America, United Emirates, United Arab, United Europe. Why can't Africa just unite? One language, one currency. If we start now, the next generation will take over and it will be the norm. Guys, what do you think? Do you think we should follow what Ibrahim Traore is saying? Africa should unite?
While our African leaders are looking for AI to seek for poor people in Nigeria, President Ibrahim Traore is doing a lot for his country. Nigerian politicians say they want to use AI to look for poor people. I just they look and they laugh. Listen to what Ibrahim Traore is doing for his country. Burkina Faso has partnered with China to install 900 surveillance cameras across the country as part of the Smart Burkina Faso project. This initiative also includes the deployment of an 800-kilometer optical fiber network to connect major cities. The man is trying to make Burkina Faso a smart country. That means everything there will need electricity. Everything there will be smooth like China. They want to put surveillance camera everywhere. If you pass speed limit, all those kind of things that happen abroad, they will catch you. Electricity is working. Now they want to put strong network to make sure that all these things 24/7 they are monitoring it. First of all, Burkina Faso, they need that kind of surveillance camera because most people, they don't want this man to live. They are trying to kill him. He is doing a lot for his country, and I am proud. I don't know whether it is possible for us to borrow this man as president for 2 years, whether he will do something in this our Nigeria, because all these our politicians, all of them, I don't know what they are doing. They came out with the audacity to say that they want to use AI to be determining poor people in Nigeria.
So the new woman president of Namibia is taking back the land from German settlers. On May 28th, Namibia held its first G-Side Remembrance Day. It commemorated when Germans came to the country and murdered over 100,000 indigenous people. This was considered the first G-Side of the 20th century. Similar to South Africa, Namibia has 8% white people in the country, yet they own 70% of the farmland. And they got that through cruelty and brutality. From 1884 to 1915, the Germans came in and wrecked shop, honey. When the indigenous tried to fight back, they created concentration camps. Seems like that's kind of a trend for them. And these camps are considered Germans' first concentration camps. You know, before Auschwitz, and the German military executed those that didn't want to give up their land. In 2021, Germany finally admitted to what they did there. Germany promised that they would pay them $1.2 billion or $40 million for every year. However, Germany has not returned the looted land that they stole. So now, the government of Namibia said they're taking it back. And the German settlers are not very happy with that. Looks like Africa is starting to set a trend. They want their land back. No matter if it's South Africa or Namibia, you don't belong there.
It's a high time we flipped the narrative. Nobody gave African nations independence. Not a single person gave African nations independence. Africans fought and reclaimed what was rightfully theirs. Okay? They fought for independence. So you're not gonna keep saying, so and so gave us our independence. Giving you means it was a gift. It wasn't a gift. You took what was rightfully yours. So you should be saying, this is the day we reclaimed our independence. It's not given. No, but not a single person gave you the independence. You fought tooth and nail, okay, for that independence. So you should be saying that this is the day that Africans reclaimed their independence from the people that took it from them. This is it. And I don't even know why many people still hold on to... I suppose it's just that you haven't really thought about it. And I never really thought about it. But it's just that I was thinking, people keep saying, oh, we got our independence. No. You didn't get your independence. You literally fought for it. Nobody gave it to us.
Breaking news here. President Zelensky vowed that he will do anything to make sure that Russia is incapacitated. The series of attacks that will come unannounced, according to him, is going to be overwhelming in days and weeks to come. Just like the one that happened about 24 hours ago. So that is just an intro to what is about to happen. Putin was shocked. Russia was unaware. In the midst of peace talk, preparation for meeting to end or to cease fire, Ukraine launched an unimaginable, overwhelming attack on Russia. And here is what Zelensky said. He said, this is not just a war that will end of him giving up anything. That he will continue to launch all this unprepared attack on Russia until Russia back off. And to cap this all, NATO, despite the fact that everybody around the world are calling Putin to slow down, don't go nuclear, don't go this, they back him up. I'm going somewhere with this because this is not just about Russia and Ukraine. In the like manner, Africa, pay attention to this. Pay close attention to this. France has vowed, and General Michael Lynn, both of them, they have vowed that Africa, no part of Africa, will be allowed to organize military power. According to General Mike, he said we don't deserve it and we should not attempt to do it. Despite the fact that US government has sent a representative to Burkina Faso to see how they can work things out together. These statements still stand out. Why am I pointing to this? If Zelensky said, don't touch anything that got to do with me, and I will continue to attack, and France says, oh, you are doing the right thing. We back you up. We're going to supply anything. NATO said we're going to supply everything to make sure that you stand. Let's assume that Captain Ibrahim Traoré say, I'm going to keep attacking France until they back out of Africa. Do we have any system? Can ECOWAS stand with Captain Traore? Do we have any system in Africa that can say, dependable, reliable, to say, yes, this is what we're going to do? Do we have any president, any leader in Africa that will say, this is a just cause that we must fight? And that is why the West continuously say to Africans, you cannot stand by yourself. You cannot be independent. That is why they are proud to say whatever they want to say, because they know when our people are divided, no matter how powerful they are individually, as long as they remain divided, they won't be able to do much. When Macron look at what has happened in Russia the past 24 hours, he says this is one of the major reasons why we must not allow Africa to be militarized. We must do anything to destabilize Africa from becoming a power, a force. Now, what do we do as Africans? It's time for us not to just look at Russia or Ukraine or France. It's time for Africa to unite. Ukraine has drones. They have chains of drones that rains on Russia. That is their own power. As Africans, what is our power? What is our power? Attacks is not always about drone, weapons, bullets, and gun. There are other attacks on Africa. What is our strength? What do we run to? How do we defend ourselves? Unity of vision, unity of purpose. That is the only way. That is the only way we can defend ourselves. If you love Africa and you want Africa to unite in purpose, in vision, I want you to like this. I want you to share this. I want you to follow. The best thing you can do right now, there are a lot of secrets, a lot of things that will be rolling out. I told us a week ago that there are things that are going to come. Some of them are beginning to happen. You're beginning to see them. Some of these things are not new to some of us. We know they are going to happen. Distraction. Putin was distracted. He was obviously distracted, and he let down his guard. And that is when this dangerous guy made that move. Africa, it's time for us to unite. A lot of things that are going to come in the subsequent months and weeks, I won't be able to release them right now until we have substantial number of people on this platform. At least we want to take this platform to a minimum of 100,000. So if you want to be part of this campaign, I want you to share this. Let's build this platform to get at least to a minimum of 100,000 followers. When that is done, some of you are sending me messages. You want to be part of the movement. You want to know the next move right now. This is the next move. Let's take this platform to 100,000. Once it gets there, I will begin to send out link. Don't worry. We are in here together. We're going to solve Africa problem in a unique way, in a smart way. No one will be left behind. It is our time. It is our season. God bless you.